Hello, teacher.
Hello, Nokian. How are you?
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I'm fine.
You're fine. Maybe you're fine. Okay. Please turn your camera on when you are ready. Okay, good. And I'm congratulations on getting a good mark for your maths test, Nokian. Sorry, I can't hear you for some reason. Can't hear you now. No, still can't hear you. Sorry. I could hear you before. Hello, Feng Ni. Feng Ni.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Feng Ni?
I'm fine.
Good, good. Do you want to try again, Nokian? It looks like your microphone is on mute. So, Fung Ni, how is the weather in Hanoi this morning?
It's quite good, not too hot and not too cold.
Wow, perfect English, Fung Ni. Perfect English. Very good. Hmm. Um, so what has happened at school this week, Fung Ni? Anything interesting?
Yes, last week our school have uh, it's like a swap student. Germany student comes to my school.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes,
Some students from Germany. How many? How many?
it's about I think it's 20 or more.
Oh, wow. Quite a lot. Quite
Yes,
a lot of students. How long will they stay for?
they will stay for 2 weeks.
Right, right. So every day they will come to your school?
No, they come to my friend's house and they stay here for 2 weeks. And
Mm.
next year, yeah, on May, my friends will go to Germany.
Wow. Okay, good. How do you communicate with them? Can they speak English?
Yes, they speak English very good.
Right, of course. They learn from when they are very young too. Yeah, yeah.
And
So,
some students in my school can speak German too, so they
oh,
can
really?
speak by
Okay. Right,
German.
right. Can you speak German?
Yes, but a little bit.
Hmm.
I have learned for 1 year.
Right, right, right. Yeah, I think German is quite hard, quite
Yes,
difficult. Yeah, I think harder than English, I think.
yes, but something have the same in between two language.
Right. Yeah. There are some similarities. Okay. Oh, that's very interesting for you. That's good. Thank you for telling me. Okay, Nokian. Have you tried I've seen your message, Nokian. Thank you. It was working before, is the strange thing. I could hear
Uh,
you before. Ah, yes, I can hear
um,
you now. I can hear you now. That's good.
my mic try to rebel for happiness this day.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your emails, by the way, Nokian. They are very colorful. You are very good. You are very good at describing, Nokian. Very good.
I don't think so.
I think so. You do very good job at describing. You write very well. Okay. Hello, Dut.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Dut?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Hello, Bao Ling.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Bao Ling?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good, good. I can't see. Oh, now I can. Before I couldn't see you very clearly. Can you pull your camera down a little bit, please?
I put it down on the table.
It's on the table, is it? Okay, I can only see like the top of your head.
Yes.
Hello, Knock 2, how are you?
Oh, hello, teacher. I'm good.
Good. Okay. Hello, Feng Ling, how are you? Your picture is frozen, Feng Ling. Hope you can hear me. Hello, Kang Ling.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm still good. How about you?
Good, good. Have you had a good week?
Yes.
Good, good. Hello, Trami. Trami,
Hi, teacher.
how are you, Trami?
I'm a little bit tired.
Are you? Why,
Yeah,
why is that?
I'm having a sneeze because I hang out with my friends in Mid-Autumn Festival. So
All right. Yes. Yeah, yeah. So what happens at the Mid-Autumn Festival?
I
What
think
happens?
because it rains heavily. So
Right.
yeah,
So it rained a lot this week.
yes. So I can't go home, and I have to like I don't know how to describe it.
You can't go home, so you have to stay somewhere?
Yes, but like I have to stay outside when it rains.
Right. So you've got some cold, you think.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah, by the way, Trami, do you have a motorcycle?
And yes, I have one.
Okay, but it must be very hard to ride when it's raining. Is that right?
Yes, and also I have to wear glasses, so it's really
Right.
difficult for me to
To
just,
see. I
yes.
understand. I understand. Yeah, I remember I used to wear glasses and very hard to see when it's raining. So I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay. Feng Ling, can you hear me now? Oh, she's disappeared. Hello, Viet Ang. Viet Ang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Ang?
I'm good.
Good. Okay. And no Feng Ling. Where has Feng Ling gone? Hello, Feng Ling. Okay. I hope she will come back soon. Okay, everyone, we will start. There she is. She's on the phone. Okay. All right, everyone, welcome to class for today. I hope you've had a good week and I hope you managed to avoid, I heard the rain was quite bad in Hanoi this week. So I hope you've managed to avoid most of the rain and also that you're not too tired today. So what we're going to be doing today, we will practice some speaking shortly, and then I will look at your homework. Thank you for those who've sent me your homework. I hope that my reply made sense to you. Please tell me if it didn't or it doesn't. And then we will continue with the rest of that process exercise. I think as most of you have already noticed, the process is actually quite simple. It's not as difficult as doing a chart or a table, because all you are describing is what you can see in the process. So that's much easier than trying to analyze or interpret some figures or lines on a graph. But we will continue that exercise and hopefully we can finish that today. Feng Ling, you are back. Can you hear me, Feng Ling?
Yes, I can hear you.
That's great. How are you, Feng Ling?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, everyone. We will get started now. So, okay, so you should all be able to see the document. So what I'm going to get you to talk about shortly is your hometown or village. All right, I want you to give me 2 sentences to answer each question. But before we do that, we're going to be looking at some adjectives that you can use. Now, I'm sure some of you will be familiar with these adjectives, such as boring, charming, compact, but if you are not, then please make a note of these, because these adjectives are very useful for describing things and very useful when you are doing a test like the Ielts for adding more color and interest to your answers. Color, by the way, is a word that is used not just for when you are painting or drawing a picture, but color can also apply to speaking. If you use lots of adjectives or maybe lots of colloquial or idiomatic expressions, it can make your speech more colorful and more interesting. So like I say, color in English is not just a word for pictures or paintings, it's also a word for speaking. And when you talk about someone having colorful speech, it means their speech has a lot of adjectives or interesting expressions. So, first of these adjectives is boring. I'm sure you know what boring means. Boring, of course, means uninteresting. Charming might be a new one for you. Charming means nice, very pleasing. People can be charming. You can describe someone, a man or a woman, as being very charming, but you can also talk about a place, a village, a town, any place being very charming. It just means very nice, very pleasing. Not keen. Not keen.
No, yes, teacher.
Not keen. Is there anywhere in Vietnam that you would describe as charming? Anywhere you can think of? So charming doesn't just mean beautiful. Charming
Let's see.
means
Maybe Da Nang.
You think Da Nang is charming? Okay, good. I would think maybe Hoi An is charming. What do you think? Maybe Hoi An. The reason I call Hoi An charming is because it has lots of the buildings, the houses, because they are old, but they look sort of cute as well. So the buildings aren't beautiful, but they are charming. Does that make sense, Nokia?
I don't know. I don't know much about the agricultures.
Okay, about Hoi An.
Well, it depends on people, things, and feel.
Yeah, yeah. Feng Ni,
Yes.
have you been to Hoi An?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think Hoi An is charming?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, so charming doesn't just mean beautiful. In fact, it doesn't really mean beautiful. Charming just means something that is, like I say, cute, or interesting. Halong Bay, I think, is beautiful, but Halong Bay is not charming. Does that make sense, Fung Ni?
Yes.
Halong Bay is beautiful, and I'm trying to think of another adjective, impressive, because of all the different islands, but it's not charming. Charming, or somewhere that is charming, is also maybe a little bit small too, not big. Anyway, so charming is a very useful adjective to know. Dat.
Yes.
Okay, can you please read the next adjective for me, please? Dat.
Compact.
Yes.
Is not big, close together.
Yeah, not big or close together. So something that is compact, okay? Things in, for example, a village can be compact, means all the buildings are all close together. Does that make sense, Dad?
Yes.
There, something that is compact is not big, and also maybe all the buildings are close together. But compact is a word, you don't just use it with buildings. You can use it with many different things. Something that is compact usually means very small or tidy or close together. Crowded, I'm sure you all know this one. Crowded is somewhere that's full of people. Inexpensive. Inexpensive is the opposite of expensive, of course, and means cheap. Inexpensive. Lively. This word here, lively. Somewhere that is lively is somewhere where lots of things are happening. Somewhere that is lively. Oh, can't spell. I have to change this one. Okay. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Ling, can you read the next adjective for me, please?
The picturesque, beautiful and lovely.
Good. Okay, so the pronunciation is actually picturesque. Picturesque. Can you say that, please, Bao Ling?
Picturesque.
Good. Picturesque. Picturesque. So it's not picturesque. It's picturesque. Picturesque. Knock two. Knock two.
Yes.
Can you say that word for me, please? Picturesque.
Picturesque.
Good. Picturesque. Please remember to sound the final consonant, which is the k sound. Picturesque. Can you say that again, please, Noctu?
Picturesque.
Picturesque. Picturesque.
Picturesque.
Good. Picturesque. Okay. What does picturesque mean, Noctu?
It's beautiful and lovely.
Good. Picturesque is beautiful and lovely. Noctu, can you think of any place in Vietnam that is picturesque?
I think it's maybe Sơn Cave. Picturesque.
Okay. The caves are picturesque. Okay, good. Picturesque, the word comes from, it looks like a picture. Looks like a picture or a photograph or a painting. That is where the word comes from. So something that looks picturesque reminds you of something you might see in a painting. Okay, and the final one of these, Feng Ling. Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay, what is the last adjective, please?
Serene.
Okay, it is pronounced serene. Serene. Can you say that, please?
Serene.
Serene. Good. Serene. What does serene means?
Serene. Right.
You can see what I have. You can just read. You can see what I have written there.
Peaceful.
Peaceful. Yeah. Peaceful or quiet. Okay. Is Hanoi serene? Feng Ling?
No, it's not.
No. It's, yeah. I tried to think, what is the opposite of serene? Noisy? Noisy? Noisy might be the opposite of serene. But somewhere that is serene is very, very peaceful and quiet. The countryside. Maybe Ninh Binh, I think, is serene. The lake at Ninh Binh is serene. Tren Bao has joined the class. Hello, Tren Bao. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Good. All right, everyone. So what I want you to do now, I'm going to go through this person by person. This is so you can practice your speaking. Okay. I want you to try and use as many of these adjectives or opposites as you can. Just going to quickly go through the opposites. Kang Ling. Kang Ling.
Yes.
What is the opposite of boring?
Interesting, exciting.
Great. Perfect. Trami.
Yes.
What is the opposite of charming, do you think?
I think ugly.
Ugly? Yes.
Yes.
Ugly is good. Yeah. Yeah. So in case you are wondering, there is no such word as uncharming. Okay. There's no opposite using the word charming. So you have to use a different word. Ugly is fine. Charming. Okay. Ugly is good. Somewhere that is not charming is, yeah, ugly, awful, bad. Okay. They are all the opposite of charming. Good. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, compact. Can you think of something that might be the opposite of compact?
It wide and lock.
Sorry, what are the words?
Wide.
Wide. Maybe compact. The best word and the easiest word for the opposite of compact begins with B. B. Viet Ang has
Big.
three letters. Three letters. B.
Big. Big.
Big. Big. Yes. The opposite of compact is something that is big, spread out. So compact, remember, just means small, close together. So the opposite of small is big or spread out. For example, Hanoi is not a compact city. Hanoi is very spread out. Okay. Tran Bao. Tran Bao.
Yes.
What is the opposite of crowded?
Crowded.
What is the opposite of crowded?
Crowded. I think lonely.
Lonely, maybe. Crowded. You can actually have uncrowded. Okay?
Yes.
Uncrowded. You can have uncrowded. So uncrowded means not many people, of course. Not many people. Okay. Nokian.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. What's the opposite of inexpensive?
Expensive.
Correct. Easy. The opposite of inexpensive is expensive. Feng Ni. Feng Ni.
Yes.
What's the opposite of lively?
Sorry, I have no idea.
Okay. Have a look at the first adjective in the list.
Boring.
Yes. Boring is the opposite of lively. Okay. Boring. Some lively means lots of things happening. Maybe lots of exciting things happening. So the opposite really is boring. Boring. Okay. Dut.
Yes.
Picturesque. Can you think of an opposite word? There's no such thing as unpicturesque, by the way. So you have to think of a new word.
I think
What do you think?
it's ugly.
Yeah, ugly. Okay. You can look at some scenery and maybe think that's ugly. That's not beautiful. So it is the opposite of picturesque. And finally, the last one, Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
I
The
think
opposite, serene. Serene. What is the opposite?
maybe violent or cloudy or something.
Cloudy, not cloudy. So serene means serene, this word here, okay, means peaceful and quiet. What is the opposite of that?
I think it's violent. I don't really know what was it.
Okay, so if something is peaceful or quiet, the opposite would be noisy, okay, or something that is loud or noisy.
Yes.
Okay, so not violent. Violent is not quite the opposite of serene. Serene just means somewhere that is peaceful, like somewhere in the countryside. Okay, where it's very quiet and maybe all you can hear is the birds singing. So the opposite of that would be maybe somewhere like the middle of Hanoi, where it is loud and noisy. A lot of cars and motorcycles. Okay, so now that you know these adjectives and their opposites, I want you to try and use them in your answers to these questions for me. Okay, so I'm going to start with you. Tran Bao. Tran Bao.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask you just this first set of questions. Okay, Tran Bao?
Yes.
So, Tran Bao, let's talk about your hometown or village. What's it called? Where is it? And what kind of place is it?
My hometown was named Mudong.
Sorry, Tran Bao, I can't quite hear. What is your hometown called?
Yeah, sorry. Distract. My hometown was named Mudong.
Nudong. So you can talk present tense, Tran Bao. Okay, because your hometown is
Yeah.
still there, of course.
Yeah.
So you can say my hometown is.
It's named Mudong.
Where is it?
It's placed outside the Hanoi in countryside, where it's a beautiful place and peaceful.
Okay, so you can say my hometown is outside of Hanoi in the countryside. How far from Hanoi, Tran Bao? About.
It's far about 13 kilometers.
Oh, not far, about 13, 13.
No, 30.
30, okay, 30. Okay, so say my hometown is about 30 kilometers from Hanoi in the countryside, and it's beautiful. And what is this word here? Tramba?
Serene.
Good. You can say it's beautiful and serene. Okay? Okay, good. Remember, serene means it's peaceful and quiet. Okay. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, Viet Ang, let's talk about your hometown. What is it called?
My hometown is Hanoi.
Okay, where is Hanoi?
Hanoi is south and north side in Vietnam.
Okay, Hanoi is in the north of Vietnam. What kind of place is Hanoi, Viet Ang?
Hanoi is so big. It's lively.
And give me one more.
And,
Big, lively, and
picturesque. Yeah.
I'm not sure if Hanoi is picturesque. Is Hanoi beautiful and lovely?
It's crowded. Yes.
Yeah, it's crowded. Crowded is better. I don't think Hanoi is picturesque. I don't think even people who love Hanoi would say Hanoi is beautiful. A beautiful city. I don't think so. Hanoi is lively, it's big, and it's crowded, but not a beautiful city. I don't think. Okay, thank you, Viet Ang. So remember, everyone, these are the sort of words I want you to use. So these adjectives or their opposites. Trami.
Yes.
Okay, Trami. Tell me about your hometown or village, Trami.
I am now living in Hanoi. It's such a bustling metropolis with a blend of traditional and modern elements.
Okay, good. That's all you need to say. Very good. A blend of traditional and modern elements. Very good. So the word you said, I think you didn't say it quite right. Metropolis is pronounced.
Metropolis, yes.
Metropolis. Okay, that's what you say. All right. So the only thing you missed out is where is it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And I think where is it? You would say, I live in my hometown is Hanoi. It's in the north of Vietnam. Okay. Is close enough. Okay. But good description. Very good description, Trami. Excellent. Good use of adjectives. Blend, by the way, everyone. I will show you this word in chat for those of you who are not familiar with it. Okay. Blend. Oops. Okay, hopefully you can all see that in chat. This is the word that Trami used. Okay, it is a verb. Blend means a mix. What did you say, Trami? A mix of contemporary and
Traditional and modern
traditional.
agreements.
Okay, traditional and modern. So traditional, of course, means old, and modern means new.
Yes.
Okay, good. So everyone, so in case you haven't heard this verb before, blend. Blend just means a mix of things. Hanoi is a mix of old and new, traditional and modern, contemporary and ancient. There are lots of synonyms for that, but blend is a very good word to use. Thank you for introducing it to us, Trami. Thank you. Okay. Kang Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Kang Ling, can you try this time and answer all of this without me asking you? Can you answer all of that?
Okay. I'm going to tell you about my hometown, which is Lao Sen. It's in the north of Vietnam. It's not quite far from Hanoi, yes, but it is a mountainous city. So it is surrounded by many mountains and trees. So the scenery there like quite serene and it's really beautiful.
Okay,
Like,
good enough. Good enough, Kang Ling. That's great. Okay, so remember for these questions, you only need 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, don't need to talk for too long. If this was the Ielts exam, the examiner will interrupt you if they think you are talking too long because they have many questions to ask you. Okay,
yes,
so for this, you don't need to talk for too long, just 2 or 3 sentences. But that was good. So you used the word serene, very good. Okay,
yes.
and mountainous, good. That's another good adjective. Okay, you said mountainous and you also said trees, I think, did you?
Yes.
Yeah, good. That's another good description. So in my mind, I can see it. Okay, I can see, a lot of mountains, lots of trees, but very serene. Okay, good. I have a good picture. So that's all you need to use. Just 3 adjectives at most. That's all you need. Okay, good, Kang Ling. Okay, Feng Ling. Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay, your turn, Feng Ling. Can you do all of this at once, do you think?
Uh,
Try.
yes. My hometown is called Thanh Hóa, and it's mm, uh, it's uh,
Yeah, so where is it, Feng Ling? Where is it?
mm,
As in, like, what part of Vietnam? Is it in the north or the south or the middle?
in the middle of Vietnam.
Okay, good. So use that word. So it's in the middle of Vietnam. Okay. And about how far from Hanoi?
Uh, I think it's around 100 kilometers.
Okay, good. So you use that. Okay. So my hometown is in the middle or center of Vietnam, about 400 kilometers from Hanoi. So those are the words you use. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now tell me, give me some adjectives. Tell me what kind of place is it?
Uh, my hometown is near the beach, and so uh it's serene. Um,
Okay. Is it serene?
yes,
Okay. So it's serene, peaceful. Is it picturesque, do you think?
exactly. I think
You
it's
think?
tourist
Yeah.
and crowded too.
And crowded.
And yes, and yes.
Oh, okay, good. So as I was saying to Kang Ling, try to use 3 of the adjectives in your description. Okay, so my hometown is in the middle of Vietnam, about 400 kilometers from Hanoi. It is picturesque and serene, but it is also crowded. Okay, Phung Ling?
Yeah.
That is how to answer this question. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, Knock 2, your turn, please.
My hometown is Bắc Giang and is far from Hanoi about 16 kilometers.
Mhm.
And my hometown is uncrowded and jumping and very jumping in the harvest time. Also, it's scenery all the time. All the time.
Okay, so you would say, so the last part didn't make sense, Knock 2. You would say the scenery is picturesque, you think?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, okay. So you say the scenery is picturesque, okay? Like a picture, like a painting.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so like I was saying, please remember to try and use some of these adjectives. They're very useful when you are trying to get good marks in a test. All right, Bao Ling.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, Bao Ling, talk to me about your hometown, please.
I'm going to talk about my hometown, named Tai Binh Province, which is located in North Vietnam. It's not very far from here. It takes about 2 hours to get to. I think my hometown is not very crowded, but is a picturesque and lively place. And
Okay, good. That's all you need to say. Okay, it's not very crowded and a picturesque and lively place. All right. For these questions, by the way, you don't need to say, I'm going to tell you about. Okay. I'm going to tell you about as a good introduction to part 2 of the speaking test, but not to these questions. These questions are a lot simpler and don't need so many words. So you just need to say, my hometown is called Hanoi or wherever. Okay, it's in the northern part of Vietnam, about 40 kilometers from Hanoi. It's very crowded, but it also has some picturesque scenery. Does that make sense, Bao Ling?
yes.
Okay, good. All right. Dat.
Yes.
Okay, Dat, let's talk about your hometown.
My hometown is Hải Dương. Is about 57 kilometers from Hanoi, and is located in the west of Vietnam. My hometown is a serene and picturesque place.
Okay, good. So the word is picturesque. Can you say that, Dat? Picturesque.
Picturesque.
Good. That's it. Picturesque. Okay. Picturesque and serene. Good. Okay, that was good, Dat. Just be careful, though, that you don't sound like you are reading out of Google or Wikipedia or something. When you say words like, it is located west of Hanoi, it sounds a little bit like you are reading from the internet or something, okay? So you don't need to say located. In casual speech, you don't usually use the word located. Okay, you just say it is. It is 50 kilometers from Hanoi. Does that make sense, Dat?
Yes.
Yeah. What you are saying is not wrong, but it is too formal for casual speech. And it sounds like you have memorized something you have read in a book. Okay, and you don't want to say that. Part one of the IELTS is just a test of your casual conversation skills. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so you would say my hometown is such and such. It is 50 kilometers from Hanoi. It's very picturesque. The scenery is very lovely. It's also very serene and peaceful. Okay, just something like that. Again, remember,
Yes.
just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Feng Ni. Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ni, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Please tell me about your hometown, Feng Ni.
My hometown is Nam Định, which is located in the north of Vietnam. Nam Định is very serene, is expensive, and has a big field.
Okay, has a big, what was the
Field,
last word?
like big,
Field.
yeah.
Has a big field.
It's
And big field doesn't sound quite right in English. Has a big field. What else could you say? Do you mean there is a lot of like nature there, a lot of green? Is that right, Feng Ni? Is that what you are saying?
I think it's
Has a big field. Would you say, tell me if I'm right or not, it has a lot of rice fields?
yes.
Okay, that's better. Okay, it has a lot of rice fields. If you say a place has a big field, it makes it sound like it just has one like big field in the whole province. Okay, not quite right. Okay, so you would say it has a lot of rice fields. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Or it has a lot of trees, if it has a lot of trees. Okay?
Yeah.
But if you say something like it has a big field, makes it sound like it just has one field in the whole province, okay? One green place. So you need to say something like it has a lot of rice fields or has a lot of trees. Okay? Good, Feng Ni. Okay, Nok Kian.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please tell me about your hometown, Nok Kian.
Well, my hometown is Nam Định. It's quite far from Hanoi, and it's have a species called kẹo siêu châu. It's kind of hard to eat because yeah, it's hard. So that's
Okay, you can think of some adjectives, Nok Kian. You know a lot of adjectives. So is it big or small? Is it crowded or serene? Is it boring or is it exciting? Tell me.
it's kind of boring for the grown-ups, but with teenager like us, it's quite fun because have to play and experience many things that we don't have in city.
Okay, good. That's better. Okay, that's good, Nok Kian. That is the sort of thing I want to hear. So the only thing you missed out is why is it boring for grown-ups?
Because people have do the make the special candy called kẹo sừng trâu
Okay,
to
so you might, yeah,
sell for make a living.
okay, so you don't need too much detail. You might say it's boring for grown-ups because there's not much to do. That's all you have to say.
Okay.
Okay, now it's boring for grown-ups because there's not much to do. But for young people or teenagers, there is a lot of things to do.
Okay.
All right, as simple as that. Again, this doesn't have to be too complicated. Remember, everyone, KISS. Okay, keep it simple. So it doesn't have to be long and complicated. just use 1, 2, or 3 interesting adjectives if you can, but you don't have to give a long explanation about your hometown. Just 1, 2, or 3 adjectives. So that's what we're practicing. Okay, Tran Bao.
Yes.
Tran Bao. Okay, we are on to number 2 here. What is the most interesting part of your town or village?
The most interesting part of my hometown.
What is there one? Of course, remember you can say that it is not interesting at all. My hometown is not very interesting. It's quite boring, too quiet. So you can say that. Okay,
Yes.
you can say the opposite if that is true, or that is easier to say.
Yes.
So what do you think, Tran Bao? What is the most interesting part of your town?
So in my hometown, not and it's not have any interesting part. It just the trees and sound of car trucks, noisy sound.
Okay, okay, good. So you would say my hometown is not doesn't have an interesting part. It doesn't have an interesting part. It's quite noisy. All right. It's not serene.
Yes.
Because there is the sound of a lot of trucks and cars. Okay, Tran Bao? That's how you say it. Okay. So you can say, my town doesn't have any interesting parts. It's quite noisy. It's not serene. There are a lot of cars and trucks. Does that make sense, Tran Bao?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, that's how you answer. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
What is the most interesting part of your hometown?
The more interesting part in my hometown, I think Hanoi have a traditional and modern, have a lot of party and a lot of interesting. Yes.
Okay, so you need to be a little bit more specific. So you're talking about Hanoi, Viet Nam?
Yes.
Okay, so you would say something like this. The most interesting part of Hanoi is the old quarter. There are a lot of interesting and charming buildings there.
Yes.
Okay, and that's all you need to say. Remember, the answers don't have to be long. Okay, so can you try that again, please, Viet Nam? What is the most interesting part of your town?
Uh, it's the interesting part of my hometown. Is have it Hanoi. It have a lot of. It have interesting and charming beauty.
Okay, good. So you would say the most interesting part of Hanoi is the old quarter. It has a lot of interesting and charming buildings. So nice and simple, Viet Nam. Okay, that's all you have to do. Okay, Tra Mi.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I'll tell everyone, if you are trying to answer the interesting part of your town, think of if you were a visitor was coming to your town, what would you show them? If someone was coming to your town, what was the first thing you might show them? Okay, Trami, what is the most interesting part of your town, Trami?
I think the most interesting part of Hanoi, especially my area that I'm living, because it's a residential area with mostly single home family, so it gives me a sense of security and safety while living here.
Okay, that's good, Trami. So the only thing I think you are missing from that is the name of your area or where in Hanoi it might be. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Where in Hanoi? What part of Hanoi do you live in?
I think it's in the downtown.
Okay, good. Downtown. Good. Yep. Good description. Okay. So the most interesting part of Hanoi is where I live, the downtown area. Okay,
Yes.
that's what you would say.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so a word like downtown, good description. Okay. And then you just say because. Yeah, because there's a lot of residential buildings there, and I feel very safe and secure.
Yes.
Okay, good, try me. Okay, Kang Ling. All right,
Yes.
are we talking about Lang Song? Are we?
Yes.
Okay, what is the most interesting part of Lang Song?
The most interesting part, maybe that is maybe ecotourism, because that in Lạng we only have like natural, like mountain, trees, and river, like something like that. So it's most developed in ecotourism. So when you come here, you can feel like healing yourself from
Oh,
a private city like that.
okay, it's very good. So the instead of eco touring, the word is the usual word, the noun is this.
Ecotourism.
I'll put it in chat. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
see that.
Yeah. Okay. Ecotourism.
Okay.
Ecotourism. All right. In case everyone, if you are not familiar with this word, ecotourism means touring or showing people the natural things. If you have any natural things in your hometown. Hard in Hanoi, okay? Hanoi is not famous for ecotourism, but in the countryside, of course, maybe you can go to see trees, you can go to see some mountain, you can go to see some park or some beach, okay? That is what ecotourism is about. Ecotourism. Okay, eco is short for ecological, which is means something to do with nature. So again, Kang Ling, I would just keep it a little bit shorter. Okay. So you would say, I think a better way of saying it is Lang Song is most famous for ecotourism. People can go to see the mountains and the trees. It's very beautiful and picturesque. Okay. Okay, and simple as that. That's it. Short as that. That's all you need to say. Good. Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ling, what is the most interesting part of your town?
Because Thanh Hóa is a beach city, so we have a famous beach called Sunset. And I think the interesting part of my hometown.
Good. Okay, you would say because it's by the sea, it has a famous beach called, and then you would say some adjectives to describe the beach. Is it lively?
It's a big wave, so
Okay, good. Okay, the beach has many big waves. Is it picturesque, the beach?
yes.
Okay, so use that. Is it picturesque? Is it crowded, the beach?
Is it crowded too?
Okay, good. So try to remember those adjectives, okay, Fung Ni?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would answer, because my hometown is by the sea, it has a famous beach called, this beach is very picturesque, but has a lot of big waves. And it's also very crowded. Okay? All right. So and that's all you have to say. So again, very simple. Very simple. You are not telling a whole story here, just some parts of it. Okay, Fung Ling?
Yes.
Okay, so very simple. Knock two.
Yes.
Okay, knock two. Are you ready? What is the most interesting part of your hometown?
My hometown have uh let me think.
Okay, what would you take someone to see if there was a visitor come to meet you? Where would you take them?
I think because farmer in my hometown always planting like planting some flower and fruits, so I will take them to see it. It's very charming.
Okay, good. So you were talking about flowers.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you would say my hometown have to use has, not have. Okay. My hometown has present tense. So has. My hometown has many beautiful and charming flowers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, as simple as that, Noctu. Doesn't have to be too complicated. All right. My hometown has many beautiful and charming flowers.
My hometown has a beautiful and charming
Flowers.
flowers.
Yeah, plural. Many beautiful and charming flowers. Okay, good. Good, Noctu. That's good. That's all you need to do. Okay. Bao Ling,
Yes,
what is the most interesting part of your hometown?
I think the most interesting part of my hometown are the old building, the traditional village and temple and the church. The place make my hometown more serene and lively.
Okay, good. Just that was good, Baling. Just remember, please, to put the S on the ends of the plural words. Okay. Okay. I think you said to me building should be buildings.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Just remember to put S's on plural words. That was good, Baling. Okay. Good use of adjectives. Okay. Dat.
Yes.
What's the most interesting part of your hometown, Dat?
I think the most interesting part of uh, my hometown is renowned for green bean cake. It's a specialty of my hometown.
Okay. Good. 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 And then you would say, what is it?
Uh, it's a sweet sweet cake. Mm,
Yeah, this is good. This is good. So you would say the most interesting part of my hometown is actually food.
yes.
Okay. We have a cake called, what is the cake called?
Uh, Green bean cake.
Okay. We have a cake called green bean cake. It is a specialty of the town and it tastes very sweet.
Uh, yes.
Is that true? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so please do the whole thing again for me, please, Dan. What's the most interesting part of your hometown?
Uh, my hometown is uh, famous for
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
It's green bean cake. It tastes sweet and it
It tastes sweet and very delicious.
yes.
Okay, so that's what you say. My town is famous for food. We have green bean cake. It is a specialty of our town. It tastes sweet and very delicious. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, that's the way to answer. All right. Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ni, please tell me what is the most interesting part of your town?
I think the things most interesting in my hometown is has a lot of rice fields, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to give me some adjectives about the rice fields. Describe them to me.
Uh, the rice field is very big and
I probably use this word here. What is this word here?
picturesque.
Good, picturesque. The rice fields are very big and picturesque. Okay.
Yeah.
Eh? And maybe are they serene as well?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So remember to use these adjectives. So the most interesting part of my hometown is the rice fields. They are very big and picturesque, also serene. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you say that for me, please, from the beginning? What's the most interesting part of your hometown, Fung Ni?
The most interesting part in my hometown is the uh, rice field. The rice field is very big, picturesque, and serene also.
Okay. Also serene.
Also.
Also serene. Okay, good. Better for me. Okay. Again, so that's all you have to do. Just very simple. But just try to use some of these adjectives. Okay. Not Kian. Not Kian and then Tran Bao. Not Kian and then Tran Bao. Okay, not Kian.
Can you hear me?
I can. Please tell me about your hometown. The most interesting part.
Well, wait, let me think.
All right. Is it interesting or not?
It's not interesting at all.
Okay, you can say that. All right.
Well, yeah, we often do things that all the kids in the countryside can do.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Such as, then you have to give example. If you say that, you should give an example.
Play with marbles, swim in lakes.
Okay, good. That's better. Okay. So you say, my hometown isn't that interesting, but there are lots of things for kids to do. For example, play marbles and swim in the lakes. Does that make sense, Nokian?
Okay.
Okay, good. So please try that again, Nokian. Okay. What's the most interesting part of your town?
Well, my hometown doesn't have any interesting thing. We just play marbles, swim in the lakes, and sometimes we catch fish in
Okay.
midnight.
Okay, good. We catch fish at midnight, did you say?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
That's quite unusual, but yeah.
Yeah, that is unusual. So yeah, so that's good, Nokian. So please remember that for next time, okay? If anyone asks you what is interesting about your hometown, that is unusual, okay? Catching fish at midnight.
Well, I think yeah, every countryside can do it.
Right. But that is something that kids do, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so kids can play marbles, they can swim in the lakes, or they can catch fish at midnight. Okay, so that is the answer. That is how you answer that question. Okay, on to the last part of this. Would you say your hometown is a good place to live? Why or why not? Tran Bao.
Um, I would say my hometown is a good place to live because although it's noisy sound around, but you can find the serene around
Okay, you would say you can find some serene places. Some
yeah,
serene
green
places.
places.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, and that's all you need to say. Okay. Again, this is not complicated, not too difficult. Okay. So Viet Ang, then Tra Mi. Viet Ang.
Yes.
Would you say your hometown is a good place to live?
My hometown is good place to live because it have a lot of interesting part. It lively, it big, and have a lot of interesting and charming building.
Okay, good. And that's it. That's it, Viet Ang. Good. That's all you need to say. Okay. My hometown is a good place to live because it has a lot of interesting and charming buildings. Okay, Viet Ang?
Okay.
Okay, good. Again, just keep your answers simple. Keep your answers simple. Okay, so Tra Mi, then Kang Ling. Tra Mi.
Yes. I would say that Hanoi is a livable place to live and is suitable for all walks of life, from the young to the old. Uh, other
Because,
reasons, the reasons I say that because it provides us with a good opportunity for uh, both personal and professional growth. And also, Hanoi has many picturesque scenery like the Old Quarter and Quan Kim Lake that making Hanoi a livable city to live.
okay, good. Good, Tra Mi. A little bit long, though. Okay, a little bit long. So I would leave out the thing about personal growth. Okay, that sounds a little bit like you are, doesn't sound, it sounds a bit like you are reading that out of a book. I know you're not, but it sounds a bit like it if you start to talk about things like personal growth. And also, it's not usually a way you would describe a place. When you are talking about a place as being a good place to live, you talk about something like the scenery or something like the buildings or something like it has lots of great restaurants.
Yes.
Okay, so something like that. Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, that's good, Trami. But what you were saying about the old quarter, that's fine. That's good. Okay, Kang Ling.
Yes.
Would you say Lang Song is a good place to live?
Because with me, Lạng is a place that where the cost of living is inexpensive, and you also can try the food or scenery there because it's really picturesque there, and the food is really delicious. So if you have a
Okay,
chance,
good. Stop.
okay.
It's enough. Stop. Okay, enough. That's good. You had 3 reasons. That is plenty. That's good. Thank you, Kang Ling. 3 is plenty. Fong Ling, then knock 2. Fong Ling.
It's me. I think that Hanoi is not a good place to live. Um, it's 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 close to the sea, so it has a lot of delicious and fresh seafood. But but it have many tourists, so everything is quite expensive. So I think that is a place you must travel to it, but not a good place to live.
Okay, good. That's a good description, Fong Ling. Okay, so it has good seafood, but it has a lot of tourists. Okay, so interesting to visit, but maybe not a good place to live. All right, so that's all you need to say. But good reasons, Fong Ling. Okay, knock 2.
Um, in my country, in my countryside, in the night, it look like a mini Hanoi. In mini Hanoi, they have a lot of restaurant and a lot of thing to do, very lively to live.
Okay, good. Okay, it's like a mini Hanoi. Good description, Nok Tu. That's very good. You would say, my hometown is like a mini Hanoi. It has a lot of restaurants. Okay. And what did you say next? Very lively.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice.
and very lively. Good. That's good, Nok Tu. Good. Okay, Bao Ling.
Mm, my hometown is good place to live because uh it's suitable for people who like the slow pace in here, and it's I think in here is not cost too much money, and have a lot of uh and have a lot of lively building.
Sorry, lively
And
buildings.
oh no, yes, uh, let me think. The serene atmosphere.
Okay. Have you got a cold, Bao Ling?
Yes.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, sorry to hear that. Hope you're feeling okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Bao Ling. So, yeah, just be careful. Obviously, you can't have lively buildings, all right?
Yeah.
But yeah, but you talk about it's a good place to live because there is lots of things to see and do. It's very lively. Okay, something like that. Okay, Dat.
Yes.
Is your hometown a good place to live?
My hometown is a good place to live.
Because
My hometown has no high building or no shopping mall. It may be boring, but it's serene.
okay, it may be boring, but it's serene. Okay, that's good, Dat. My hometown has no tall buildings. Remember to use the S on the end. No tall buildings or shopping malls. Okay. But it is very, what did you say next? It is very,
But it's serene.
it is serene. Okay. It is very serene. Okay. That's good, Dat. Okay. Fung Ni.
Yes.
Okay. Is your hometown a good place to live, Fung Ni?
I think my hometown is good place to live because in my hometown is very serene and inexpensive.
Okay. That's good. My hometown is very serene and inexpensive. Inexpensive. That's good. Okay. Not Kian. Last one. Not Kian.
Uh, well, my hometown is a good place to live, but not a good place to work because well,
Because,
it's
yeah.
kind of peace, yeah, and you have wind farm, you have little pond to raise some fish. Well, what a chill life. But if you
Okay.
really
Good.
want to do with something, make money and make a living in a big city, well, you shouldn't live in my country. You should live in my hometown.
Okay, good. Very good reasons, not Kian. Okay, not Kian. You are very good at describing things. Okay, and you're using the correct words. Just remember to use articles like and the. Okay.
Okay.
What was the first thing you said? You said it is. Can you remember the first thing you said?
It's a good place to live, but not a good place to work.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that sentence is correct. That's good, not Kian. Okay, everyone, thank you for that. And took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but doesn't matter because it's good. We need to practice our speaking a bit more because I know we're doing a lot of writing. So again, please just remember, hopefully you wrote down some of those adjectives I showed you on that list. Ones like picturesque and serene and compact. Don't think I heard anyone use compact, but remember compact means small. Charming is another good adjective. For example, Hoi An, I think, is a very charming town because it has many old and interesting buildings. many old, interesting, small buildings. So please try to remember these adjectives, and you don't need to use too many. Just 2 or 3 is enough. And also just 2 or 3 sentences is all you need to say. Okay, so for the rest of the lesson, we're going to look at the process chart. All right, so thank you for everyone who did the homework. Remember, if you don't do the homework, it is a little bit hard to catch up afterwards. You need to do the practice for this. So I think I sent everyone what the introduction. Most people got the introduction correct, but it is better if you have a little bit more detail. So I've used the word process chart depicts. Tranbao.
Yes.
Okay, Trembao. Instead of depicts, what's another word I could use instead of depicts? Give me a synonym. A synonym
What
for
depicts?
for depicts, yeah.
I don't know what depicts means.
Ah, it means, well, shows, depicts. Can you give me another synonym, Tranbao?
I have no idea about
Okay, what would you normally... Okay, so depicts means shows. Okay, Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, what's another word I could use instead of
Uh,
depicts?
it illustrates, demonstrates.
Correct. Thank you, Viet Ang. Okay, Tran Bao.
Yes.
Okay, illustrates is another synonym I could use.
Yes.
The process chart illustrates or depicts or shows. All right, you need to become familiar with all these synonyms. Okay, and you can see, everyone, how I have put a little bit more description into this. I haven't just said the process chart shows how you turn the cacao tree into chocolate. I've taken ripe red pods from this part, okay, of the cacao tree turned into liquid chocolate. So it's good to have just a little bit more detail. So what we're going to do now for the rest of the lesson, I want you to write the overview, please. The overview. Knock two.
Yes.
What are the 2 ways we can start an overview paragraph? Can you remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Should know this by now. Dut.
Yes.
How to start an overview paragraph. What are the 2 ways we can do it? Can you remember?
Is it can be clearly seen that,
Correct. That is one way. What is the other one?
and overall.
Correct. Good. Very good, Dut. Okay, knock 2.
Yes.
Okay, remember, you start an overview paragraph with either overall or it can be clearly seen that. Overall or it can be clearly seen that. So you need to start your overview paragraph. Now, some of you I know did this as part of your homework, so please just write that again. All right? So remember, the overview paragraph is describing, okay, gives a summary of what you can see in this chart. It gives a summary. Fung Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Fung Ni, can you, looking at the chart, can you just tell me a quick summary? What happens in this chart? What happens?
It's how process the beans from cacao tree to
Yes.
liquid chocolate.
Yeah. But for the overview, so that is what the chart is about. That is the introduction, but you need to give me some more detail for the overview. So what happens in this chart? What is happening?
I think they will harvest the bean and
Yeah. Then
spread in the sun and
yes.
transport to factory to roast
Yes.
and
And then
crush to make the liquid chocolate.
good. Good, Fung Ni. Actually, Fung Ni, that's very good. Okay. So the overview, everyone, as Fung Ni has just said, all it is a summary of what is happening here. So you don't write down every single picture. Okay, you save that for the detail paragraphs. So you just need to summarize what is happening in this process. All right. So I'm going to share the document with you now, just in case some of you have lost this link. Okay. And I want you to write your overview paragraph, beginning with the words, "It can be clearly seen that," or "overall." And then you need to do a summary, please. Okay, so you should all have the link to click on. So please, under where I have written overview in the document, can you please write your overview or summary of what the chart is showing? Fung Ni. Where are you, Fung Ni? I can't see you.
Yes.
Fung Ni.
Yes.
Where are you hiding? Can't see you. Ah, there you are. Fung Ni. That was great. Very good, Fung Ni. All right. So all you need to do now, Fung Ni, is write what you told me. Okay? You understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. Dart, does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, knock two.
Yes.
Okay, you understand what you need to do? Pang Ling,
Yes.
I think you did this already as part of your homework, so just repeat it, please. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bao Ling,
Yes.
okay, Bao Ling, you know what to do?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just writing a summary, okay? One paragraph about what is happening in this process. And remember, you must start with either overall or it can be clearly seen. That's how you always start an overview paragraph, which is good because it's very easy to remember how to start. Just start with either one of those, overall or it can be clearly seen that. Try me.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Try me. Perfect. Okay. Tran Bao, does this make sense to you?
Yes, properly.
Okay, good. So please start writing. Hello, Dot. Dot.
Yes.
Yeah, just remember overall is one word. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Kang Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Kang Ling, I'm just looking at what you're writing. You are missing one little word here, Kang Ling. What is it? Before total. Before total.
Then in total.
Not in total. Not in this sentence. What else? One small word.
There
There are what?
F
It's this, Kang Ling.
A.
Yeah. Ah. Overall, there are a total.
Okay.
Okay. This is very common collocation. Okay. You talk about a total.
Yes.
A total, or the other one you said in total is also very common. Okay, but in total doesn't work in this sentence. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Usually you're talking about in total is when you are adding something up. Okay.
Yes.
But in this case, we are not adding something. So it must be a total. So either in or a usually comes, in fact, almost always comes before total. Okay.
Okay.
So just try to remember that. Thank you. Okay, knock 2, that is a good start. Knock 2, good. You started correctly. Okay, Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, Viet Ang, you're just, this is okay, Viet Ang. You're just missing a couple of words, which I will show you, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
It can be clearly seen that, okay. So saying that about 10 steps, you need some more words in here, Viet Ang, for the sentence to make sense. So here, look at what I'm doing, Viet Ang, this.
Yes.
Can you read all the sentence, please, Viet Ang?
It can be clearly seen that it takes about 10 steps to turn rice spot into chocolate.
Good. Okay, so that is a perfect sentence now, Viet Ang. So you needed these words, okay? It takes. It can be clearly seen that it takes about 10 steps. Okay? Yeah. Okay, good. Keep going. Okay, Nok Kien.
Yes,
Just looking
teacher.
at your first sentence, Nok Kien. Okay, I take this out. All right. Can you see what I've highlighted?
Take.
Yeah, and just turn it into this. All right. That makes it correct now.
Well,
So
well, it's
yeah, go on.
I was work like that, but
Yeah, so saying there
when I fix
take 10
something,
steps. So saying there take 10 steps doesn't make sense, sorry, in English, not Kian. So there are two ways you can do this. You can either say that there are 10 steps to make red pods into liquid chocolate, or you can say that it takes 10 steps. Okay, either one of those is correct,
okay.
but you can't say there takes 10 steps. It's not correct. Okay. And while I'm looking at yours, Nokian, this word here, Nokian, what should it be? Not ripped. You've got ripped pods.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, look at the diagram. What does it say? It doesn't say ripped. It doesn't say ripped. What does it say?
Red post.
Yeah, it says ripe. Ripe. Okay. So just be careful with the way you spell and with your grammar. Okay, Nokia?
Okay.
Okay, so it needs to be that. Ripe pods. Ripe pods. Okay, and Tranbao.
Yes.
Okay, Tranbao is good. Clearly seen. It can be clearly seen. It. Okay, this needs to be takes. Okay. Okay. It doesn't take 10 steps to produce cacao powder. Okay, what is the final product? Look at the diagram. The final product isn't
Liquid.
cacao powder.
It's a
What is,
liquid of cacao.
yeah, sorry, what is it? Not cacao powder, but it is, the final product is?
The liquid of cacao.
Yeah, liquid what? Liquid what?
Liquid chocolate.
Correct. Okay, good.
Ah.
Okay, so not this. Okay. Remember the final step is liquid chocolate, not cacao powder. Okay, so just be careful when you are reading the diagram that you are telling the story correctly. Okay, everyone, I'm going to stop you there. Viet Ang, I can't see you. Okay, it's better. Thank you, Viet Ang. All right, everyone, that's the end of the lesson already. Wow, went very fast. Okay, so your homework for this week is just to finish that overview. All right, finish the overview. If you've already finished it, good, well done. Then you don't need to do anything else, but your homework is to finish the overview. And just remember, the overview is a summary of what is happening in the diagram. You don't need to describe every detail. That is going to be, of course, in the detail paragraphs, which we will do next week. But the overview is just a summary of the process, not every word. So, are there any questions? What is the homework, Viet Ang? What is the homework?
Việt Anh.
The homework is write the overview, the paragraph.
Good, thank you. The overview is to finish the overview paragraph, which shouldn't take you long. I can see some of you have almost finished already. Okay, if you have finished, please check your grammar and spelling. Check your grammar and spelling. All right. Thank you, everyone. It was lovely to see you as always. You are all looking very serene now the lesson has finished. Okay, means you are looking peaceful. You are looking very serene. So again, please try to remember some of these adjectives I tell you, because they're very useful both in speaking and writing, and the sort of thing that when you finally get to do a test will get you good marks if you can remember some of these adjectives. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Hope you have a good week. I look forward to seeing you all next Sunday.
Okay, goodbye
Okay.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye
Bye.
everyone. Okay.
Bye.